That was a good effort, team. But if I'd have continued to try and work that out towards the latter stages without a spreadsheet, I think it'd have used more brain power than, you know? I don't think I'd have had enough left for the 3 hours ahead. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Adderall, Mindright, Martin, Bear, how are we all? Slept well, had a good evening, everything was fine, went to bed, probably better than I've been, but every time I keep waking up like I'm gonna... It's just bad mornings, I think that's what we're learning. But tonight, get this, tonight I'm gonna have my first shower in a week. Imagine the state of the... Been strip washes up to this point, and I'm nervous. Audio's looping. Is my audio looping for anyone else? Keaton, welcome to the stream as well. Alright, still no camera. Not yet, says Kitten. No, says Adderall. Have you got it open twice somehow, Mindright? Does it sound alright, yeah? Kitten, Adderall, I appreciate it. Right, so today we're going to be making up for the problem that happened yesterday, where I got the entire car put together nicely. Oof, yeah, no idea how that happened. You had me open twice. That's 4 times too much Doomhaus. Yes, I got all the car put together. The car is, apart from the rally suspension and the nitrous, as perfect as possible. All fully upgraded. All fully spruced up. Gear change, everything. Should be perfect, but instead... Cheeky good morning, good afternoon. But instead... I put the engine together and it wouldn't start, and I realised that I had no fuel pump. Oh no, double music. Shut up for a second. Wait a minute. So we need to go and find that fuel pump, and because it's Friday, that means that Alcarion's shop has closed for the weekend, and we're not going to be able to get it if it is in fact inside. So if it is inside... So thank good morning as well. It's not... I can't get... Mornings are terrible. That's what I'm learning, Sothan, in answer to your question. Evenings and afternoons, slowly I start to feel better, and then I wake up in the morning and I feel dizzy and nauseous as dicks. So, I'll be getting better the more we sit. I'm going to miss Marbles today, taking my girlfriend to an appointment. No worries, mind, right? Roger that. I mean, you're already qualified for Eurovision, right? Which is the big deal tonight, after what Trim did yesterday. Nah, fuel pumping important. Ugh. What do you mean, what's this new mystery I found, Martin? There is no mystery. The mystery is which bush my fucking fuel pump's in. I'm back in Blighty. How was the flight? Martin, welcome. Okay, let's have a little bit of cooking to start off with. I feel like we're going to have a good day in my summer car today. We're going to find this fuel pump and everything will be happy. Get some sausages cooked. I'm actually not going to do the voodoo trick with them this time. I know, right, cheeky. I'll just pump it by hand. It'll be fine. Got back yesterday and it was just as hot as greasy. No, it's miserable here, right? Heat-wise. It's not one of them warm days where you've slowly built up to like 25 degrees or whatever. It just come all at once and everything's just... Bleh. I'm not going to take part in marbles in the hopes that it improves Trim's odds to get us another green. Yeah, there's a very real chance after what happened yesterday. If Trim wins marbles today, honestly, it would be one of the comebacks of history to go along with last year's Trim comeback. It's a good thing you didn't lose something small. Yeah, you didn't lose something small and ground coloured. Sothan made a good point yesterday, actually. There was... When I was dragging the car back after the breakdown on Tuesday, I got pit manoeuvred by my own car that I was towing, because I was towing it in the van and it hit the back and spun me around perfectly, but the car and everything flew all over the place. There's maybe a chance the fuel pump fell off then. So, actually, no. There isn't a chance it fell off then because the fuel pump was still attached to the car. That was not when I had a load of loose... No, maybe not. You said the other day you discovered something new in the game. I have discovered... Well, I've discovered a lot of new things in this game, actually. Yesterday's new thing was that I got... two things I've discovered this week that are new. I think the people that talk to you on the radio in... No, not on the radio, on the chat room, on the network, I think they're real players. That's the mystery that needs working out. And if you know whether they are or they aren't, please don't tell us, of course. And the other one is I got sent a PC game in the mail. A fishing game. I think it was like an advert for the PC or something. And I caught... Make sure you remain seated, everybody. Make sure you're seated for this, I should say. I caught a 113-gram perch. I'm as impressed as you are. I've frozen for the last 2 days. Gonna miss my first marbles of the year as well, assuming my flight leaves on time. Damn, Schmitz, you're awake early. Where are you heading, Schmitz? But hopefully it does. Okay, I'm very tired. What time is it? 11:15 PM. I've not got a Scooby on that. Oh, look at my beautiful car. So the bucket seats are getting wet. We'll put the bucket seats in tomorrow. And then we'll go for a drive and see if we can find this fuel pump. I should try and get going early, shouldn't I? Because the rally's going to mean that I'm searching while the rally's on. Still feeling shit. Still missing the fuel pump. Pretty good. Exactly, cats. It's miserable. I will say... my illness, my flu, it feels like there's a point in the day where it gets better and my evenings are okay, and that point is the stream, weirdly. So I don't know whether it's because I'm just sat focused on anything other than feeling ill, but streaming has made me feel much better. It's cold where you are as well, Adderall, yeah? I had to bring some plants in, it was that cold. Where are you at, Adderall? And you can be vague, don't worry. Cats, good afternoon. Alright, just shoot down my ideas, that's okay. I was just making sure, so then, that you understood that you needn't worry about your idea being a possibility and trying to convince me to act upon it. Because it was a shit idea and you should feel bad. Who's the keel you for now? Martin, do you want me to show you something? Okay, stop raining, nice. Have the clouds gone? It's still a bit cloudy. Gotta go to this? Martin, it's just water. Okay, apparently it's water that summons rain. Yeah, I'm back to doing that after a long time selling to Southend. Oh, in Western Canada, I see. Oh, that does make sense as well. It's that cold. You're going to your nephew's graduation in Illinois. It will be good to see the family. Good stuff. I hope that's as fun as it can be. And your flight gets there on time. So what time is it for you right now, Schmitz? It must be 6 AM or something wild. In such a tiny country, this is still very specific. You've doxed yourself badly there. Canada known for its very little landmass. Alright, I wouldn't mind the weather fucking off if that was possible. Let's go check if the fuel pump's arrived in the compost bin, because if it's clipped under the mat, then it's probably in there. This would be a dream come true, then we can get the car put together. No. Okay, my usual plan backfired. Right then. I suppose we go and start scraping the area and looking for this fuel pump. I've got some upgrades I wouldn't mind putting on the car. Maybe we put the upgrades on the car while it's still raining, because I'm going to be able to see a lot less, aren't I? Let's push the car in and we'll work on the car in the dry. Come on, nice Jerick vehicle. 6 AM, I'll hopefully catch some Zeds on the plane. Shit. $6 AM. Mind the gap. Please don't fall in. Then again, I can afford to repair the repair the bodywork now, can't I? Used to shop there. What a gap. Did gap mean gay and proud, or was that just like a... was that apocryphal? Did it actually? Respect. It does sound apocryphal, but that was what I'd always heard. Yeah, let's get... well, until the rain stops. That was a thing with subways. Yeah, mind the gap is definitely in the UK. The trains don't always stop at every station really close to the edge, so you can fall through if you're an idiot. And the train won't stop if there's a person down there. I used to work there. It was a pretty good job when I was younger. And did they have it, did it mean gay and proud there as well? Was it known among the staff that that's what it meant? I thought you wanted to go out before the... I do, but I'm kind of... It's already, like, it's going to be 10 AM. By the time I get down there, I'm already going to be hitting the rally. So I figured while it's raining, if I rush to try and beat the rally, and it's raining so I can't see what I'm looking at anyway, I figure it'd just be a waste of time. And I'm more likely getting myself into an accident. Did I check through the wall at Alcarion's last time I was there? I think I did, right? Let's check these out as well. Can have the racing harness and everything in. This might be my dream car. My dream Satsuma. There was a period where I preferred... I really liked it when it was orange. I don't know if you remember around the time that Nice Lady got pregnant. Oh, that'd be a nice thing to do at the weekend as well. We could go and race, have a street race with Santa and see if we can get the bad thing to happen. But no. The fucking fuel pump's gone missing. Lighten this up over here. Ugh. I feel either yesterday or the day before, I fell and hit every possible thing that was behind me on the way down, including the sharp edge of my nightstand. The cuts and bruises are appearing, and woof. It's a story to tell around the campfire though, kitten, right? It's a sign of old age as well, isn't it, where everything I think you've officially had a fall, kitten. Your first. Yeah, when I go get the bloods drawn. Are we having a jiggly bucket seat? Low iron, mate. Oh, yeah. Doesn't low iron make your blood a bit thinner? Through all her illnesses and stuff, our mother was on, or is still on blood thinners. Like military grade blood thinners. And if she sneezes, all her, like shoulder muscles and everything bruise up like fucking Brock Lesnar. Right, she looks right tit. Is it 11? Anecdotally, it was something we heard in the store. I wonder if there's any truth to it. I always think these are 11s, but they aren't. That is bad, yeah. Osteoporosis, I think? Well, she's got that, but I don't know whether that was the thing. Our mother is like on... She's like a pincushion for illnesses. How she's still going, I don't know. But, yeah, it was... She used to, like, as a party trick, she used to press it and then say, right, when you're back here in a few days, have a look. And then, sure enough, be a big bruise. Poor thing. I don't feel sorry for her. She's alright. She's the type of person where if you felt sorry for her, she'd be upset and she'd feel guilty that you was wasting emotion on her. Idiot. As stoic as it gets. Right. Is there anything else I need to put on the car? No. The new flywheel's in. I'm not going to put the oil in. I'm going to... Have I got any coolant? I mean, I can make my own, of course. Although you fucking knobheads have started to make me nervous that pissing in the car is a bad thing. Alright, let's have one last look and see if this thing's clipped through the van in any way. That makes me feel even more sorry for it, but I'll hide it like I do when you sneeze. Yeah, can you tell we're from the same breed? Alright, is there a fuel pump clipped under here? No. It's not in the back anywhere, is it? But the rain has cleared, so we can at least thoroughly search the area around the house. I just want to put the fuel pump on, then we can go and have a street race with Santa and stuff. Hello, radio? Have we heard any music on the radio so far, or has it all been adverts? Coming from a family of whinging assholes that get angry if you don't feel sorry for them, it's honestly a breath of fresh air. Yeah, I think it for us, obviously because she was so ill, and still is. It was like a compassion fatigue thing, and I think she thought, okay, this is getting annoying now. Let's let these poor people get on with their business and stop feeling sorry for me. You missed the important button when you tried to click it. Did I actually not import the music? Because I think it's just audio. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going to need to fix this. 10 AM anyway, so the rally's on. Do like the stiff upper lip kind of mentality there. Yeah, I think with her it doesn't extend to what it usually means, it's stiff upper lip, right? Where it's people that just dig in and cope with all kinds of pain and suffering and don't go to the doctors and just ride stuff out and that. With her it's not necessarily that, but it's just the wasted compassion kind of thing, yeah. Yeah. Right, I'm saving and coming back in. Hopefully, I'm going to reload the music and get it put in properly because we can't just sit and listen to adverts for 3 hours. I swear I did this on the way in, though. Okay. We've got it this time. Let's get the van then and let's search and see if we can find this thing. I have got some fish and stuff I need to take to Grandma, and that might be what we do with our Sunday. But in terms of this Saturday, it wouldn't be a worse idea to get tired enough to sleep and burn off as much of Saturday as we can. Self-driving wheelchairs in the airport. They didn't have that on the bingo card. Self-driving wheelchairs? What, like... As in they automatically... What? So you can click it and say, take me to Burger King. And it'll just go, Roger that. And just, oh, I've wasted all my sausages. Okay, it's in now. Oh, I cooked all them sausages and I've just wasted them. Let's have some delicious, hunger-reducing water. If you were walking somewhere you'd never been and Google says it's a 20-minute walk, how much extra time would you give yourself to get there? It probably is a 20-minute walk, actually, in that instance, Kitten. By the way, thanks, Kitten, for reminding me to get blood work done before my injection. See, we do provide a valuable service around these parts. Instead of airport staff, they're motorised by an AI, I guess? Huh. I wonder how many disabled people are going to be sat there apologising as their wheelchair runs down 7 children. The anxiety says 30 minutes extra. Right, where you heading, cute? Right, fuel pump. Let's have it found. Oh. Did I see Chaz was playing this last night? I'm interested to know how far he's getting. Did you watch Cats at all? We'll go a little bear too, so I've got to count for the stops to comfort him. Gotta get bloods taken for the beaters. Oh, I see. He was playing, yeah. Alright. I'm interested to know how far he's getting. Because there's, like, the more you play this game, the more interesting it is to watch somebody else play it for the first time. I was asking about Chaz Cats, if you managed to watch any of his Buy Summer Car last night. Plus 5 minutes if I've never been there, minus 5 if I have. That's a good idea, actually, yeah. Right, fuel pump. This is a better way to actually look. Because it's not raining for once. I had to dip out, but the last I see, you got out of prison and went to the island and burned some fish. Oh, he's on the burning fish section of the game, is it? Yeah, but I swear after that, I swear you said Cats instead of Chaz. Maybe. I think what I was trying to say, Cats, is... I said, did Chaz play it last night? I wonder how far he got. Did you get a chance to see it, Cats? I did name you specifically. Wondering if you managed to watch any of it. Not one of you have greeted me. Ah, the fuck is Trim doing it? I know. We owe him. We owe Trimette. So this is what we have to do. Trim, shut your mouth and search for my fuel pump. I'm working on Stubbler's dim. Is all this ill feeling your fault? Right, I've gone past the point with the pit manoeuvre, but as we know, Sofan was massively wrong about that, and it's not something to be concerned about. Here's a scary thought. What if there was some physics issue, and it twanged all the way up in the air and did a quadruple backflip and landed like in the middle of nowhere, or like Trim said, in the lake? The rally's on. I can't search this area with the rally on, can I? Shit. I do need some coolant, so we'll go to town and I'll get some like car parts, new battery as well. So the battery was kind of drained. Yeah, I'll go check the landfill too. Good shout. We'll go on the main road, we'll go to town, I'll check the landfill, I'll get whatever's to pick up from there, hopefully. Hopefully the fuel pump. If not, we'll go buy coolant, I'll buy a new battery, I'll get brake fluid and all that, we'll give it a proper top up. I'll buy some sausages as well, why not? Talk about my pipe, that's rude. It's almost like what I said yesterday. Alright, everybody stop stealing Trim's content. And the contents of his bins. Oh! Have you still got this flu, Trim? You said you were suffering as well. Or did you get over it quick like a man? Yeah, that would be nice, Adderall, yeah. If anybody managed to spot it, that would be amazing. He's got a runny nose and a cough now. Why does everybody else get over this shit and then I wake up feeling like I've been run over by a train? Worst bit is my stomach. I thought the spot on the windscreen was on your screen. The thing in the dead centre. So I'm a Victorian child. I dare say Victorian children probably had a better immune system than I did. It's nice to know that a 7-year-old that's stuck halfway up a chimney is in a better state of general health than me. Yeah, the dumb thing is I spent the entire time yesterday convincing myself that getting a cheap P word from the shop was a good idea, and everyone's like, do it, yeah, good idea, do it, yeah, roger that, do it, good, do it. So I did it. I got her to get me one. Just depressingly, it wasn't the cheapest available option. And then I woke up this morning only to realise that processing all of that food when I've got a bad stomach is probably not the best idea. Now I've got zero energy. Got a little mad because I just cleaned my screen. Don't know, mate, they died a lot. What, Victorian chimney sweep? Only the bad ones. Why do men sleep like Victorian children? Wait, what? What, halfway up a chimney? I'm tired of your shit. True. I got a cheap P word yesterday because of you. It made me feel shitty as well. Adderall? With the continents and vast oceans between us, I'm going to high five you, and it's going to be the high five of bad decisions. There's a reason why the P word is banned in this channel. And it's for this very reason, right? Because it leads us to bad ideas. You had a shit one as well last night, Trim, right? Razor, welcome to the stream. No, I'm not. I can't find my frig-assing fuel pump. There's no such thing as winning. I've got the perfect car, fully up. Oh, God, what's Bybeat done here? What's Bybeat continuing to do here? God, that guy's dead. How very, very very sad. Let's continue. Chaz, welcome to the stream. We're remembering the good times. Back when we could safely exist halfway up a chimney. Maybe at your fuel pump. Fuck. If it's out here somewhere, then I really have lost it. Jesus. I've only just started shitting again, though. Sick Victorian women, I'm discombobulated. Kitten, explain yourself. How many has had it? You had the shittiest. Do you know what? I sent her Trim. She was off to Aldi to get me some food. Because I've run out of the week. Not able to go at the weekend. So she actually went for me last night, which for her was very generous. And I said, get me the cheapest of cheapest P word. Even a small cheap one. I wanted like a vinyl record, you know, the small, not the LP, the other one. You know, one of them that's got like 6 strands of cheese on it. And it was shown a tomato once at a distance through a window. And she came back. This thing that she got me, it had real ingredients on it. Fuck me. So angry. It cost like more than £2. The fuck? So disappointed. She had to sleep in the car park. Was the red gravy over what? Over the destruction in the road, mate? Posted a picture of Stubbler trying to speak. Wonder if that woman is actually dead. Hang on, I'll have a look when I get there. Had to mute, so I don't know what you were responding about that earlier. Did you ask me if I watched Chaz yesterday? No, I did. Yes, that's what I was asking. Cats. Oh yeah, Chaz is here. I forgot. Chaz, how far have you got in my summer car? Cheap P word is like $3. Yeah. That's the same for us as well, but my arsehole girlfriend went out and bought me an expensive one. I say expensive. It was just like the second rung up from cheapest. And that's maybe what screwed me. I wanted chemicals and ended up with real ingredients. I forgot to go and check the landfill. Balls. Do it on the way home. It was some shit somewhere that this girl was taking a video of her boyfriend and asked, why do men sleep like sick Victorian children? Okay, yeah. I think she might be dead. Chaz, snap back. Have you been to jail recently, Chaz? Yeah, there we go. That's a better way of asking the same question. Alright, let's get some shit from the shop. The old shit truck, no need for that anymore. I got out of jail, got gas, plastered drunk with Sothan, and then drove home. That took about 4 That took 4 hours. That was the bulk of your session. Yeah, I reckon she's dead. Was it a supermarket P word or a takeaway one? It was a supermarket one, Martin, yeah. It was an Aldi one, and the brand was Carlos. Because nothing says Italian like Spanish names, right? Hello. I said hello. Hello. Yes. I'm gonna buy some gubs today, I would like... Ooh, yes, I'll have all your sausages. What else has he got for me? What did I need to buy? There's something else, wasn't there?
On tää kyllä ollut merkillinen kesä. Välillä se paistaa aurinko, sitten välillä suottaa vettä satto. Niin ja sitten sen jälkeen taas paistaa aurinko. Ja yölläkin on pimeä, niin siltikin suottaa välillä sattoa, vaikka on pimeä.
Yeah, batteries. Yes, I know about the rain. Thank you very much. Thank you. And the fuel.
Viime yönä, kun ukko... Kiitoksia ja tervetuloa uudelleen.
No, there's no point in buying 2 batteries. That was daft. And that one down there is probably already dead. This thing's fucked. Let's get rid of it. How can I get rid of this? Yeah, good one, Stubble. Can I clip it under a... I mean, that's good. That was the one I wanted rid of. That's fine. It's fine. Relax. So then look at that. Aqua, welcome to the stream. Then they take photos with dead children and relatives sometimes. Isn't there some cultures where they have the corpse of a dead relative and they just stand it up in the corner of the room at the funeral? They like pose it like an action man. How did he say P word? I think if you put any letter after it, or before it, right? Life imitates art. I'm sitting here with no shirt, no shoes, hardly any self-service, eating a rotisserie chicken while watching the stream. What art does that imitate? That's the life, though, That is how rain works. It starts and it stops. You know, he's only ever seen it in books, I think. There are a bunch where you search men sleeping like Victorian children. They don't know I'm a corpse. Day 7. They've still not realised.
Welcome back to Finish Frenzy, the hottest radio show on this side of Petty-Arvey. Folks, have you heard about
People just getting shit on for trying to type the P word now.
railroad tracks? Thought he was in an action movie. Thankfully, he only dented his pride and a couple of fenders and 384 passengers.
Save the carcass, Chaz. It makes good chicken stock. Or the usual My Summer Car dumbassery. Yeah, true. Although it seems like, from the My Summer Car diet, that a rotisserie chicken's not processed enough for... Well, I'm hungry. Hang on. What are we eating? So you'll have to ban the double A spelling as well. Yeah. Anything with a letter around it. Because I think if you write pizzas with an S or... Yeah. Hello. Can I have a box of macaroni, please? My good man. There we go. That'll do. Current oil filter's new anyway, isn't it? Save the carcass, spoil the child, as they say. Oh, I feel ill. Fucking hell. Hang on. Ugh. I've got 4 dishes I'm making this week. Spaghetti, Thai basil chicken, stir fry and chili mac. Now, I've got to say, you're baiting a specific question there, Seth, and it had already come into chat before I had even had a chance to say so. Right, let's go check if the fuel pump's arrived at the dump. Probably hasn't, but it'd be nice. Uncooked macaroni, that should make the indigestion meter go up. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know that the basic idea in this game is that you do shit. You shit when you save, right? That's when you save. So shitting is a mechanic in this game, even if there isn't a meter, but I'm so surprised there isn't an actual meter. Because, yeah, eating raw macaroni like that you'd think would make your need to go for a plot increase massively. It's going to be cooked, just cooked in broth. I ate macaroni in game, so then Schmitz was referring to me eating raw macaroni. Also, I swear I spotted a distant relative of Eric. Looked and sounded just like him, except a more American accent. I didn't get a chance to snap a photo. Do me a favour, Chaz, and anybody that is a fan of Eric, Google Royal Blood Drummer. Royal Blood space drummer. And then come back to me. Clearly you've never had gas station pre-made macaroni and cheese. Is it that bad? Has it been cooked 17 times? Is it right, Sothan? It's crazy, right? Credit to Siddles for spotting that the first time, but yeah. Are you sure this person wasn't Eric? Was you in Toronto at the time, Chaz? There he is. Credit Siddles. That's fucking didn't just. Oh, Kitten meant that fucking smudge. I see. I thought he meant the white dot for some reason. It's literally Eric, yeah. There's something I've been listening to recently that sounds... Why am I indicating it? There's somebody I've been listening to recently that sounds a lot like Eric as well. Can't remember who it is. I was not, and honestly, the guy I saw looked more like Eric than this drummer did. I couldn't stop staring at him. And the weird coincidence is he was saying, "Hello, Chaz, it's nice to meet you. I can't believe we've run into each other." Okay. Any sign of a fuel pump? There's the battery that fell through before, look. Hey, they're good sausages, then. That milk's good as well. That macaroni's good. So that's spoiled, and that's spoiled. But this is all good fare. I'm taking this home. Hello? Little spot, yeah. What I think is, if it falls under the map, it despawns, right? So it will have despawned, not spoiled. But then when I get close, it starts the spoiling timer again, so it probably will spoil by the time I get this stuff home. I think that's how it works. And the battery is a dud anyway, so that's good to be spoiled, but... Yeah, I'm taking food from a dump. Leave me alone. Any sign of a fuel pump? I didn't see any on the area where I parked when I arrived. Where the fuck is it? Is this going to be a situation where I'm scraping the entire map looking for this thing? So the exact same thing right before he posed with 2 bags of garlic bread. Oh, I could eat some garlic bread. Oh, I've got to stop sitting here and thinking of things I would like to eat when I'm well, because it makes me try and eat them while I'm not well, and I end up in a state. All right. Radway, good morning. Do you honestly think I'm against eating from the dump? So what is spawning at the compost and what is spawning at the dump? So it looks like... yeah, I don't know. It looks like car parts and car components spawn at the house cats, but, like, purchasable, like, junk items spawn at the dump for some reason, and they all spawn over there. I wonder if they've changed things so it's... perishables at the dump, and anything that's like clipped through the map or any vital component or anything goes to the house, maybe? I don't know. Hang on, Martin said he put a picture in Discord. Give me a second. I'm just going to coast and crash at the dump. Yeah, exactly, right? The wasp just jumped, scared you. I think they can kill you as well. Stuff's going to be spoiled by the time you arrive home anyway. Yeah, worth a try though, right? Alright, we've still not found the fuel pump, but I am tired enough to sleep to the point where we can burn off the Saturday and start working on searching for it on the Sunday. If nothing else, once it gets round to Monday, we buy a new fuel pump and we're good. But it'd be nice to find the bastard thing before that point. You reckon the rally's finished? If it has, I'm going to go up to Alcarion's now and we'll drive home that way. That will definitely spoil the food. But it was free anyway, right? Yes, I'm still here rally cars, so it's still technically on. Where's the couch at this point? I'm assuming I put it at the shop, which is where I usually like to keep it. Oh, I've really stretched. I do feel like the calories have put a bit of strength in me, though. Even if that P word fucked my stomach up. Maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't get why I'm not getting any better though. I've tried everything. I've stuck the pins correctly in the voodoo doll. I've done all the war dances I'm supposed to do. I prayed to all the right people. It's not working. I've got 3 mobs to kill. Sapped 1, focused 1, and the last one is between the mob I'm attacking and the sapped mob. Hot Blade Flurry hit this. Absolute fucking gamble so far. Then inexplicably swaps to hitting the other one. But nice if Blade Flurry. See, here's the thing. On Classic, which wasn't a thing in the vanilla that I'm used to on the private servers, we've discovered that when Mina and I are playing hardcore. Wow, look at this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vehicle pileup. And before you say it, Bear, they didn't hit my fuel pump. Yeah, on Classic, there's a feature where if I sheep something that Mina's pet's running towards, it will turn back. Like Mina's tiger recognises that something's been sheeped and auto recalls. Now, if it has that technology, surely you put that technology in the Blade Flurry as well, right? So the Blade Flurry knows to not hit the polymorph target. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that feels like it's something that's accidentally bled over from a later design, right? I mean, it's interesting, and it's kind of cool, even if it removes gameplay. But yeah, more to do with pet AI. But that's what I'm saying. If the game is recognizing that something is polymorphed and applying a value to the pet that says "do not attack this," then would it be entirely out of the question to do something similar with Blade Flurry? I don't know. Tragically, I've got to go feed the doctors soon. You've got to feed the doctors. Adderall's GP is a horse, for those that don't know. Yeah, that's how it works on retail. I just wouldn't hit the sheep to target until you're straight up out of targets. Yeah. I was going to say duck, but yeah, that works. Remember, don't feed ducks bread. It's bad for their stomach. They're like chili heatwave Doritos and cloudy lemonade instead. So you want to give them something that's good for their gut. They did it for Mythic Plus and Arenas. Yeah, I wonder if it's a holdover then from previous... yeah. When they back-engineered the vanilla client. Chili Mac? Never heard of him, so then I don't listen to hip-hop.
Jumalauta, saatana, ei saatana. Mitä helvettiä? Vittujen vittu. Saatana. Oi vittu. Helvetti, saatana, saatana. Oi saatana, saatana. Vittu. Oi saatana, saatana. Vittu. Vittujen vittu. Helvetti, saatana.
Kyllä yks kyrvä syy. Vitun mulla. Mene vittuun. Painu helvetti.
Ei saatana. Oi vittujen kevää.
There you go, a little bit of a de-stress. Overcooked Chili Mac turns into Bernie Mac. One more for the end there. This is how you feel about a missing fuel pump. I am worried, right, that what if, when I paid for all the items and they all went flinging around Alkyrion's shed, what if it's like clipped inside the buildings? Like, what if it's... Like, what if it's clipped under his desk or something? That would suck. Not found it yet, Radway, no. I want to find it now so I can spend the Sunday, like, playing with the car and going for street races and fucking about, but can't yet, annoyingly. Well, let's not get clattered by a rally car. Let's have a good thorough look around the shop. It might just be in the bushes or something, or I threw it and it bounced funny, or we'll have a look. Hope this doesn't turn into an editor situation. Yeah, me too. It's like Kat says, though, there's a chance it respawns at the... Because they've changed things so that stuff doesn't automatically... Is it spoiled now? No, it's still all pretty good. There's a chance that it respawns at the compost heap outside the house, because that's where things seem to be respawning lately. Just do the rally without the fuel pump. Yeah, we'll just manually pump fuel and into the into the engine. You could send the save to somebody who can then decide if the part is in a bug state or not. True, Cass. But regardless, I'm going to have a fuel pump by the end of the day, because I just buy a new one from Alcarion's, right? Get a little bike pump, a little turkey baste or something. Yeah, just lean over and spray it into the carb on the long straights. Not into the carb, into the... Well, yeah, I suppose. Right, let's have a good thorough search. I think the best thing I can do is to, like... You know what I mean? Look in between areas where it might have been caught. Can you buy a new one without... Yeah, you can buy... All you have to do is just remove stuff. Yeah, as long as it isn't installed, you're good. So it could be anywhere around here. Let's check it's not under the desk first. Can I even do that from here? Oh, if I could just buy a new one. I can buy Dino Time even though the shop's shut. But I can't buy a new one now, which is worrying. Where are you, you fucking thing? See, it's not going to be under the desk, is it? Because there is no under the desk. Who this?
Hello Stubble, you sound much better but you're still a piece of shit.
Timmy, I appreciate the generosity and the kind words. Timmy, thank you for a massive 100 bits. I appreciate that, Timmy. I'm feeling slightly better, yeah. Timmy! Why is it always Timmy? Every time Timmy shows up in the stream, something major It's always fucking Timmy! Oh, Timmy, by the way, was the guy that walked in when I found the Tetra. So it must have been just shot around. Yes! Yes. Yeah. Timmy, you're an absolute Lord among men. I've always said it. Okay, Timmy is added to the list as one good green. There is now one. Oh, so happy. So when it exploded on the desk, they must have flown everywhere and the fuel pump must have just... Yeah? Ah. Ah. Right then, let's go build the rally car of our dreams, shall we? Timmy, I appreciate the big bits.
Timmy, we are going to need you stop these shenanigans. We are here to make things worse, not better.
Yes! Got to listen to him, Timmy. My good luck charm. Jinxing in marbles doesn't exist, but Timmy just being bathed in golden light and good fortune. That is a real thing. How did we not notice that yesterday? I got hit with 4 ads as soon as I sent it. Talk about karma. Timmy. You might not have seen then. I've been scouring the map for the last, stream and a half. Searching for the last sort of 2 hours of the playthrough. Oh, God. Looking for something. My missing fuel pump. And the second you appeared, very much like the tetrafish in Valheim, the second you appeared, I found it. It's always you. Timmy, thank you for the monstrous bits. I appreciate it, Timmy, and welcome to the stream. Go figure, like usual, right? Yep. You might have missed me saying I've made a list of all the amazing greens, and you're on it now. And it's just you. Go harvest the man meat from those. I wonder, if you could do that to a moose, would it let you do it to a man? Ooh, yard sale. Is there anything I want from this pile? Amazing greens is redundant, I know, right? What do you mean, no? How's that good morning? I was going to say because it's impossible, but then I got excited about what... I could take anything from here. Can I take the axe? No.
Voi vittu.
What do you mean I'm a bad person? Listen, these are the belongings of a person who stole 5 million marks from his wife and didn't tell her. Fair enough, I've done a bad thing. But, like, I've not killed Mother Teresa here, you know what I mean? 2 wrongs don't make a right, but Christ, I still think I'm the least villainous of them all. I've not had a chance yet to try and harvest the dead. Do we go back for one of the bodies? A new telly for the garage, yeah. Got 3 left to do. Where did he sleep? He just passed out on the floor, apparently. Or in the shower, yeah. I think this is his bedding, right? Mattress, look. He had 2 mattresses. They must have slept apart, bless him. Just a mattress on the floor. What's he got in here? Nothing. To be honest, we've got the one thing of Sothans we wanted. There were the dead men on the side of the road. They're the rally spectators, Timmy. I tried cats, yeah, you can't like break them open or anything. They're just an asset. You can't look at them asleep on them or open them up or anything like that. They're just are what they are. Again, I've still not seen Cousin. Have I managed to bug Cousin? I mean, that would be a dream come true if possible. Like, I haven't seen Cousin in game for for weeks. Taking the white, yeah, bit of Sothan's white table. But it resets whenever you load in Radware, so if you had been stuck somewhere, I'd be... The fuck did I just see? I swear I saw something at the side of it. Cousin's been in prison with Chaz this whole time. What's this? I mean, one of them's a QU bottle. I know that, but what's the other thing? What? Is this a coincidence and some things that have fallen out of the van, or is this... Because the fact it's Keelyu and an axe, given what we know about Sothan, makes me suspicious. But I am missing my own axe, aren't I? That's what I'm saying, it feels like a message. I'm assuming this is actual Keelyu, right? But I don't want to drink it, just in case. Press 1 to drink the Keelyu to test if it's alcoholic or not. It feels like a message. Mike says do it. Adderall says do it. Timmy says do it. He's haunting me, yeah. Drink the axe. Alright. Let it age and drink it on the winner's podium. Alright. Yeah, that's alcoholic. Yeah. Oh, God.
Voi vittu.
Oh, that's alcoholic. Fucking hell. I don't need this one. I'm already feeling queasy. Whoa, that's strong as well.
Saatana.
Should I have drunk alcohol in the... I mean, it's alcohol I've made, right? Maybe it's a little gift to Siddles and I've gone and eaten it. Ruin the party. Oi. This is me sat straight in the van. This was a mistake. Saying that we're sleeping when we get home anyway, aren't we? It's fine. Well, now we've got the fuel pump, we can at least start working on the car and don't need to worry too much about skidding time forward to Monday. I think I had 5 of them when selling to Sothan. I sold him 20. It was work to get back home alive. Awful, right? Yeah, it's nasty. And it, like, if you try and do anything on the car or any kind of fine work in that drunken state, it's the most nauseating thing. I did kitten. Would you believe me if I told you that Timmy walked into the stream, said hello, and I immediately found it? Very much like the tetrafish before it. Drinking and driving is fine. The problem is drinking and crashing. The dang drunk crashers give the rest of us a bad name, yeah. What they need is to get drunk more often and practice drink driving. Because if the drunk drivers were better at driving, it'd be safer for everybody, right? Think of that. Oh. I really want to be well enough for Eurovision tomorrow. With the camera on and that. A full proper Eurovision stream. I don't want to be missing out on that. I'm going to have a shower tonight, right? And I've asked her to be like an umpire. She's going to stand in the bathroom and just keep an eye on me in case I pass out in the shower. I've got a referee to make sure it goes swimmingly. You got your spreadsheet ready for tomorrow? So for those that have never seen a Doomhaus Eurovision picks stream, tomorrow isn't KCD, it's going to be Eurovision picks in marbles. We don't have the qualifiers to do this time, right? The 25 is just locked and loaded. So what we'll do is, we'll start, then how does it work usually? The 26, which will obviously be confirmed by this evening. The 26 will be announced and qualified. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to run all 26 members through one marbles just to make the list random. And then from there, we're going to go down the list in the order that marbles dictates. So it'll be like the Chaz round or whatever, and then there'll be a marble with every single country on it, all 26. And if Chaz is first, all those 26 marbles will compete, and the winner will be assigned to Chaz. And then we'll learn all about the act and all about how good their chances are of winning and all of that stuff. And then that marble will be removed and it will go on to the next round and we'll keep going. And we'll learn about all the odds and who are the good countries to get and who are the stinkers. And it'll go like that all the way until all 26 countries have been assigned. And then the competition will start on Saturday evening, and it'll be available to watch in Discord, but we won't be in voice or anything. We'll be sat talking shit in Discord. And at the end of the competition, a winner will be crowned, by stupid, extremely biased, politically driven, popularity contest rubbish, a winner will be crowned, and somebody of that top 26 will win 5 points. Second place will win 3, and third place will win 1. So there's a lot of points to be given out. Given that Schmitz and 6-4 are currently winning the league at the moment on 7, somebody getting this 5 points is going to shake things up major. The competition is Saturday, Radware, and the countries being assigned is tomorrow. Forgot about that. I was wondering what Siddles needs 1,200 bits for. I thought it was just for bullshittery. It's for, Siddles is on the stats team, yeah. Dude Nez, welcome to the stream. I'm convinced this is pre-recorded. I was going to respond to your message when I'd finished about Eurovision, Dude Nez. Dude Nez, welcome to the stream. Pat, welcome to the stream. How are we both? Tag Slack, welcome to the stream as well. I can't wait, even though I didn't qualify. Well, it'll give you a good opportunity to see what it's like. I mean, you were close. You might still qualify, Adderall. You and Trim, is it? And Azzy and Aqua that need 1 point, I think, to qualify. Was it you, Adderall? It might be Polar I'm thinking of, actually. Saturday now? At what time, damn it? I'll travel Saturday morning. It's Saturday afternoon, your time, Radware. But again, there's no, like... Ooh, what am I taking this in the house for? Yeah, you need a moose marbles, that's true. 7 PM UK time is when the competition starts. And there'll be a way to watch it in Discord. Pat, Dude Nurse, Tag Slack, hello. Did you find my missing points yet? It's mad. 3 of the, or at least 2 of the famously big hitters in the Doomhaus, marble-wise, are Tag Slack and Kitten. And neither of them have a single point yet this year. Which probably explains why the Oranges are doing so shite. May even be 6, yeah. Well, Graham needs to warm up, doesn't he? Right, we need to sort these batteries out first thing. I taste stomach acid in my mouth. Ugh. Is it 8? Sometime early to mid-evening, UK time. Yeah, I just want to be well enough for it tomorrow. Right, let's got some sausages and some shite in here, right? And then we'll get the car put together and we'll get on with it. The batteries as well for the radio. Lovely. Right, open. Get shredded for summer. I can barely walk at the moment, goodness. Graham Norton's actually going to be on comms this time, right? Instead of like last year where he was basically hosting the thing. Just do a timestamp thingy in Discord and everyone can see what time it is for them. Yes, I should. Is that any easier to do now, or do you still have to go look up like the code or use a website to do it? I forgot them things existed. We used it quite a bit, didn't we, for the football? It should be. I hope so. Just putting Eurovision without him, right? Okay, I've got somewhat too much food suddenly. Probably no easier. How good would it be if you could do that? On Discord. Just put the calendar up and then a timer and then it just does it for you. But no, we have to have fucking stickers and stuff. No one wants stickers, we want useful stuff for organising. That's what I'm saying, Cats. Can you do it without having to do that yet? Same discussion we have a lot, right? I know there's solutions outside of the programme for a lot of things when you're complaining, or when I'm complaining like this, but the complaint is not that it's impossible, it's that it should be a feature. Make Cerbatron do something useful. That's not a bad shout. What would you have him do? If you said, yeah, the easiest way would be to find or make a bot that offers a neat interface for it, yeah. Been away for a bit. Have we got our new stuff installed? We have, Pat, yeah. But I lost the fuel pump and I've managed to find it just now. The fuel pump was lost in the wind, but now I finally managed to retrieve it. We can get the car put together and I can finally answer that exact question. How does she drive? There we go. There we go. Right, so fuel pump goes here. Give it a command where you can give it a time and a date, yeah. Just pump it manually. I tried to suggest that I could just use a turkey baster and pump it manually, but apparently the rally organisers didn't think that was a sensible idea. Fucking squares. Right, fuel pump I think is 2 8s, or is it 2 7s? Neither. 7s or 6s. Oh, I feel so ill. I have to set up a command where you tell it your time zone initially. 7s. Right, let's test this. Finally, we have the fuel pump on. Yeah, I had a feeling the battery might be flat. I kind of over-pushed the battery a little bit. So let's have the old battery out. Put the new one in. Why not just piss on the floor? If you piss on the floor in this Timmy, I could piss on the floor outside. And I probably that is the fastest way to do it. But if you piss on the floor inside, it stains the floor. It's disgusting. But yeah. It's just it's fucked that Discord doesn't have. If it has that feature, or it has the feature in its language, then why not use it? Right? Don't worry about writing or making a bot or anything for it. Save yourselves the effort. It's fine. Batteries go in the lake to charge the electric eels. With all the old oil and stuff. All right, run now. Oh, wait. Yeah. Fluids. Didn't I buy a load of brake fluid? I think oil-wise, it's alright. I need to put coolant in for certain. Probably because it's designed for bots that that are already thinking in epoch timestamps. What, is that a reason why Discord wouldn't do it themselves? At least I've got some oil. Radio on. So desperate to get back to rallying in this fuck-assing game. More why it works like it does, yeah. Okay. I'm so hungry. Right, oil was good. I think brake and clutch fluid are good because that's what I had to top up to pass the test, wasn't it? But I'm going to have to retune the distributor and all sorts. Okay, that was low. I don't like all this stuff. I need a place for all that. It's a mess. Yeah, that's what we use, Pat. Yeah, just for context, we have used in the past the timestamps and the thing that reduces, that ticks down and everything. The problem is you have to use a third-party website, and Discord doesn't have a third-party website or a bot, and Discord doesn't have it as a native feature. Easy Green, good morning.
Fluids.
That's a lot of sausages. What this game needs is a salad. True enough. Easy Green, sorry, I forgot to go back while I was mid-rant. Easy Green, good morning, and thank you for the bits. It would be nice if you could not just eat saturated fat, but this is the 90s, right? I don't know what the healthiest food in this game would be. I assume it's moose meat and pike. Okay, let's check brake fluids. I really need to tune the carb as well, don't I? So if this thing starts, the distributor's going to need tuning and the carb. Okay, so the brake and clutch fluid, I think is fine. Let's fully check the last one. You can manually calculate the number of seconds since first 1970 if you don't want to use the bot or a website, yeah. It's big numbers, isn't it? Because that's how it works, right? If I remember going on the website, it's basically just seconds. Fresh caught fish, yeah. Right, do you start? It's going to whinny because of the distributor, but it should start. I mean, the distributor's not whining. I did tune the valves, didn't I? But this is going to be miles off. Let's let it warm up for a bit. It's running. It's alive. Where is the lights in this car? I don't ever use the lights manually, do I? Wipers. Bulbs are working. Alright, not bad. Let's let it warm up. Second since a fixed point, which is midnight on the 1st of January 1970. With a healthy dose of Teflon and asbestos in the morning. It's why all of us of this era, Bear, have grown up to be such hearty and healthy human beings that don't have elongated flus and colds for weeks at a time, right? High five. Team 87 represent. Automation, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, exactly, Cheeky, right? Yeah, you're fit as a fiddle. Shit. The only thing worse for troubleshooting than it's not working and I don't know why is it's working. I don't know why. You had a spreadsheet formula yesterday like that. What, that just appeared to be working. Don't question it, right? I changed nothing and it started working is worse. Sorry. Oh, I really want to be back streaming with a camera and everything. It's pissing me off now. I get angry the more ill I get, which is silly. I want to get the best of edited. I want to get fucking Eurovision fired up. Oh. Empress Salah, welcome to the stream. Why does the nighttime have choppy light pixels like it isn't smooth? Is it normal for the game to do that? I run it on GoldenEye graphics. It is, yeah. The shadows in this game are garbage. Like, it's an indie game, obviously, and it's made by a single person, so you can expect it to not be, like, flawless, but... Yeah, look, the shadow tech's not the best. And at night, and even during the day, the shadows, like, flicker and flash, like it does it on the tractor roof and stuff. Is that what you're referring to? It does it for everybody. It's not just your PC or anything like that. Any plans for a stunt voice if you die tomorrow? We'll get Sothan to host it. Will that be good enough? You know, this isn't the worst thing in the world, you know. Let's get this. I hate this cab. Oh, it's stalled. I wonder if the distributor's not as perfect as I was making it out to be. So you hear it chirp there. Where's the distributor here? Ah, cocks. Alright, I'll do this in the morning when I can see a bit better. Let's go sleep. I think the distributor's the thing that's causing the issues with the power. Lights off. If we can get the distributor tuned up straight, then we can work on tuning up the carb, and if the carb's tuned straight, then I think we're good to go. And then it's missing only the nitrous and the rally suspension, which is a whole other thing. But that wasn't a bad day. Quit coughing in my ear, goddammit. Excuse me? I've got batteries now. In fact, I wanted batteries to go and search for Sothan's money, didn't I? Obviously, no need to do that. I turned off shadows. It was the best decision of my life. Yeah, I think this is one of them games where you would very quickly forget to notice if there was any graphics turned off. Worse in troubleshooting is when a customer brings in a car with a described fault. The car won't do it, yeah, even if you test it the whole fucking day. The customer gets the car back, leaves, come back 15 minutes later saying now it's doing it again, and you rush to the car and it's not doing it anymore. 100%, yeah. It also sucks as the person going to an expert with that, right? Even at the doctors. Like I had real bad bloating recently, and I actually got a letter about that today. They said, I finally got an update on my scan, by the way, and they said, do you still want this scan? You're still on the waiting list. 7 months. Yeah, when I go to I had real bad stomach bloating when I went to the doctors, and for the life, it was coincidentally the flattest and calmest my stomach had been that morning when I was going in. Bullshit. I turned off shadows IRL. My body has a described fault and it wouldn't in front of the doctor. He was making the exact same point I was. 7 months, fuck off you and your scan. No, coincidentally, it's scanned better for it, kid.
Oh, yeah.
7 months waiting for a medical procedure. I've been waiting 3 years for one. That's what we get in our socialised healthcare countries, isn't that right, Adderall? Even though we could pay to get seen tomorrow for a quarter of the price they pay in America for the same thing. 3 years is wild. Yeah, they're amazing in a crisis. I certainly aren't knocking them at all. The only reason I'm on such a long waiting list is because I need an emergency treatment. An emergency procedure for a non-emergency issue. So all the people that need this scan are getting it. But I don't need it as much, therefore I'm low on the list. But even still, 7 months. The good news is you should get it next year. Damn, 7 months. Fingers crossed. Probably would be hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt if I'd had Theo in America. Yeah, absolutely. Or did you have 3 months of constant aid and treatment and residential stuff and got put up in a house and yeah. 3 months of NICU. Right then, you. Me and you, Carl. Let's go have a shower actually and get rid of that mosquito. Now I can. I'll turn the radio on and we'll get back on with it. And obviously piss in the shower, because everybody does it. I had a hospital stay a while back because the doctor put me on the wrong dosage and almost killed me, and it was $80 for the ambulance, and that's it. Well, so you have to pay for ambulances in Canada. I'm surprised it was even that much. But yeah, that's not bad at all, right? Surely you just say Bill Theo, declare him bankrupt, and it'll be gone from his credit rating before. Now that is smart. $80. Well, I know if he was to compare it to America, it'd be surprising, but the fact he got charged at all for an ambulance is wild. 800 base there. Shit. When I was at doctors for my symptoms, they said the wait might be a few months because it's usually packed. It took 30 minutes, and when they called, they said, "You're here now. You here now. Don't drive yourself." So you were probably at the emergency limit, right, Cheeky? Not emergency, but you were at a point where it was very clearly defined symptoms and stuff, right? Whereas for me, I'm just a guy with bad guts. An ambulance is not your personal taxi to the hospital. Do we get charged for ambulances in the UK? I've never actually ridden in an ambulance. Hang on a minute, I might have to put the choke in just so the distributor keeps running. You don't get charged. I've never actually thought about that before. Right, the choke has actually kept the revs a bit higher, so I should be able to work on the distributor. I need to turn it until it chirps. Hard to imagine what it's like to get healthcare. Yeah. There. Then back. That should be perfectly tuned. You know it's bad when you don't have to wait at the hospital. When they send you straight through, yeah? We did it 3 times with him and not a single cent was paid. Good. British life hack. Take an ambulance and get out of the hospital and walk to your destination. Free taxi. Never seen a bill and he's almost won, so if there was any charge, he'd have received it by now, one would assume. I also don't have to pay for any scripts for myself or for him. Prescription. Until he is a year, then his are free and I'm back to paying for mine. So you get yours paid for a year as well. So then welcome back. I went in, said my name, and they forwarded me to a room, told me to change clothes and lay on the bed immediately. Can't deny that I was quite scared at that point, yeah. So how long from... I'm assuming this is for your initial diagnosis, right? How long from your official diagnosis to getting the results was it? Because that must have been a stressful couple of weeks. Especially if it's like brain stuff. I mean, I knew you at the time, and I can remember you were concerned, but like, I can't remember how fast it was. What the fuck? We're 10 minutes past the midstream break. Fuck it, I'm working on the car. The government pays 75% on most medication here, except medication they don't pay for, and those and it's $300 every 3 months. Yeah, subsidised medications, similar to ours. Except they don't pay for yours, and it's $300 every 3 months. $100 a month's a lot, isn't it, actually? Is it something hyper-specific? Still can't believe I got a helicopter flight through the Alps on a sunny powder for free. And since I had an arm injury, the doctors even let me sit in the cabin instead of showing me the trunk. Best day ever. So you had an arm injury on a nice snowy day in the Alps, and you got a helicopter ride as a result of your healthcare, as a result of the German healthcare. You got a helicopter tour of one of the most beautiful places on planet Earth. That's not bad, cats. Yeah, you was in that. Okay, so when you went in, it was a few days. You spent a bit of the week in hospital. Then you got your diagnosis. That must have been nervy. Right, I'm reducing the clutch. This thing, I'm concerned it's going to stall. So that's 5 up on each. Ooh. I'll tune this after. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I'll tune this thing up for midstream break. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you even going up? Why is this not going up? Also, I keep having a series of YouTube shorts appear. There's a magician in Red Dead 2 where he's supposed to shoot his teeth or something so he can catch the bullet. Yes. The shorts keep seeing what you can fire at. And it started with a pistol, then an arrow, then I've seen the arrow with dynamite one, yeah. Last one was just him firing a fucking cannonball into his teeth. Yeah, I've actually seen myself. I've seen the explosive arrow one. It looks like his head explodes into, like, wood or something, doesn't it? Okay, now it's going. Ooh. I might have actually nailed that. Let me go 1, 2 on the exterior ones. That might be perfect. Anybody fancy a test drive in my new fancy Satsuma? Might even go for a street race with the boys. Took longer for him to determine how severe it was and how to treat it. That was the nervous time, because it was still a wide range of what could happen to me at the point, depending on certain... Yes, I bet, yeah. So did you get sort of a lower end? I'm assuming it's not the biggest emergency version of MS. Not that there is any that is good news to receive, of course. The waiting is what kills you, yeah. Right, I'm going to go for a midstream break, real quick, and then we'll continue this conversation. I'm going to leave you with some absolute rages. Sothan's in charge. Just be nice to him. You know what it's like. So you've got an aggressive version of MS that can be almost fully stopped. So I'm assuming that's what the treatment is, right? Just keep making sure it stays stopped. If it reactivates, it's a bad time. Yeah, I bet. Right, slightly late for a midstream break. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Be nice to Sothan. Enjoy the radio.
Tervetuloa jälleen seuraamaan Kansanrunot radio-ohjelmaa. Isäntänänne Risto Vaasranta. Ohjelmaan voitte kaikki kansalaiset lähettää omat runonne. Minä luen ne kaikille kuulijoille yön armon hiljaisuudessa. Ja kuten aina, kiehtovaksi ohjelman tekee se, että itsekin luen ne ensimmäistä kertaa. Ja otetaanpa yön ensimmäinen runo. Runon on lähettänyt Matti Maankorvesta.
Haista Risto vittu.
Runon nimi Kansan vastike. Yhtiöt niittävät sen minkä kylvävät. Kansa toivoo paljon enemmän. Onko elämälläni vastike? Onko elämälläni tarkoitus? Tililtä tilille, rahaa, aina vaan rahaa. Tililtä toiselle, syön rahani päivittäin. Ja seuraavan runon on lähettänyt Veikko Niuvasta. Runon nimi
Spam.
Helläkosketus. Kun te minua katsotte, minkä siinä näette? Kosketatteko minua niin kuin minä kosketan sinua? Kosketatteko minua niin kuin minä teitä kosketan? Loppuuko tämä? Eikö lopu? Kuinka voisin palvella paremmin? ihmiskunnan toivo. Minustako riippuvainen on? Antakaa minun olla. Antakaa minun olla.
Hello?
Kaipaan syliini pientä lämmintä. Kaipaan syliini kahta pientä
What's in that can? I'm gonna start drinking it immediately to take paracetamol. Right, sorry for the late midstream break. We'll go from here, shall we?
Ja seuraava runo tulee Reimalta Lappeen pohjasta.
You can have another go. Do you know, I swear I'm losing my taste. Like, usually the fruit, the pineapple and stuff in this is really strong, but I can't taste it at all suddenly.
Sillä maailman naisin.
Cheeky, thank you for the bits. The Spar advert? So the current medication is keeping it from advancing, I say. I honestly think my taste is going there. It's curded. Right. Car seems to be running beautifully as we speak. Let's put... Banger. Right, there's ours says tropical, Pat says twisted fruit, Cheeky says cream soda, Kitten says fizzy orange, Schmidt says cream soda, Easy Green says Pepsi Max. Is it a late night poetry programme? Is that what we're listening to? Sothan says cloudy lemonade, Cat says tropical. Let's try and reverse out. I've built a rocket ship. I'm not doing anything without a helmet. You're gonna die before we... Oh, hang on. Let's eat and drink and I get the helmet. We'll go to the dirt track or something. We'll play with this, I think. Whew! Alright. The answer to the can riddle was... You see? It's cloudy lemonade. So thank congratulations. Imagine dying to the whole music playing. Don't talk about my future like this. Yeah, this is without the suspension as well, but... And this without the nitrous. Ooh, where's my helmet? That's what I came for. I'm gonna die. Cousin is our main concern, but if I can get to the dirt track, then we can do some dangerous, dastardly bullshit. From personal experience in real life, building a rocket ship of a car is easy. It's more difficult keeping it from exploding. True. But, in this instance, I at least won't explode. Actually, I just realised one extra thing. Wait. Thanks for reminding me, Cheeky.
Welcome back to Clutching Coffee, where we talk about all things motor in our little corner of Finland. Cheeky's outdone himself this time, rebuilding an engine using nothing but a squirrel, a megaphone, and a $50,000 auto repair shop. We've also got the latest buzz around town. Word on the street is that Martin has finally swapped his old junker for a slick Satsuma. Reports say he's been tearing up the back roads, trying to rival Cheeky. Martin, my friend, you've got ambition, I will give you that. But remember, it's not just the car that makes the driver. It's knowing not to pour beer into the radiator.
Next up then. Alright, let's test this. Oh my god! Oh god! This thing moves. This is Motion City Central. 12, welcome to the stream. Is anyone else just sick to the death of soap? And we all are, Siddles, yeah. No camera while Stubble heals from plastic surgery. Next cam show, Stubble will look just like Giant, right? Oh, dead. I feel like that's how it's going to go. This thing is terrifyingly fast. Woo. Okay, and I once had a small crash after a night of drinking, right after sobering up at 8 AM with 4 hungover people in the car. That song played while I was talking to the other driver and my friends were trapped in the back seat. I would kill myself, then I would kill you. Yeah, no, I've got another camera at the moment. I'm trying to recover from the flu, but it's got a really long tail. Damn, this thing is terrifyingly fast. Let's go to the dirt track and check just how fast. Keep an eye on the temperature gauge, that's the thing we need to worry about. Okay. I actually have one cousin. Just want to know where he is, I can practice on the back road, which is the whole purpose. Look at the speed. Wait, it's rally day.
Jumalauta!
Oh. Fuck me. Of all the places to realise that it's rally day and of all the times that car could have... Fuck! Oh. Please be no major damage. There's no reason for it to have much major damage. Superficial damage like the exhaust and the windscreen, that's all things we can deal with, but no major damage, please. Fuck! Some are just shocked healthy. My god, that would have been such a good day. I know. I'm happy for you all. Oh, that sucks. To be honest, there's no, like I said, there's no reason why it should cause too much damage. The windscreen's a pain in the ass, guaranteed. Where do we get 80 grand? I robbed Sothan, leading to his eventual suicide, 12. And I aren't kidding. I found his money. You could afford to fix it at least. Yeah. Oh, that's such a pain in the ass, though. Also, I got shot right down this hill. Is that today's thumbnail? Yeah, you've missed a hell of a lot, 12. This might be one of the most significant, like, 7, 12... So, well, the last 2 weeks might be the most significant 2 weeks in the Doomhaus My Summer Car Journey ever. Fucking hell. Alright, where's the helmet? I need that now more than ever, because I'll get a wasp in my eye. Thank God I didn't die, though. I think, mercifully, because of the corner where I crashed, he'd slowed all the way down to come round, and so had I. I don't know where... I guess Cousin's not... I don't know where Cousin is, Sothan. I've not seen Cousin in 2 weeks. It's okay, I'll wait until the next My Summer Car where you inevitably start all over again to see it live. I would agree if it wasn't something that was only unique to this very life and no other up to this point. Right, it still runs alright, but I don't have my socket set, so this is going to be loud. It's still a fucking rocket ship. Make no doubt. Cousin's not dumb enough to drive the race course on Rally Day. This is true. Hello. Oh, yes, hello. Yeah, nice to see you. Everybody having a good rally, are we? Oh, it's slipping. Tell me the gearbox isn't fucked. Is it slipping in the gears? No. Alright, it's driving alright at least. I think it's just superficial damage. Still moves. It still fucking moves. Fuck. Yeah, it's losing power. Is that... Oh, I don't know if that's a gearbox issue or something. Or it's like slipping in the gears. The reason why it's noisy, and making a really deep sound, is because my muffler fell off. And it is slight. Oh, maybe there is more damage than it looked. Should probably drive it extra hard. The engine may give out. I think it's idling fine. But the problem is I didn't have enough experience driving it to work out whether it's these issues are as a result of whatever tuning I just did. Or whether it's a result of the crash. And then it stalls. Alright, seat backs and tray tables in their full and upright locked positions. See you nerds next time. Schmitz, have a good flight. We'll see you when we see you next. Have a good trip if we don't see you until then. Might as well drive right over to that $50,000 auto repair shop. I don't know why Sothan's decided that this, in his own words, God-forsaken country would use dollars. Oh, at least you confirm that you still need practice in the rally. Cheeky. Cheeky.
Vitu mulkku.
It's nice I can actually be able to swear at Cheeky in his own lap. In his own language. Ah, fuck it, that can stay. Let's throw this in the woods where it belongs. Truth hurts, right? Apparently so. Let's burn all that while we're here. Oh, my little car. Nobody tell Eric what's just happened. It's such a good run as well there. Why? I got the car all spruced up and nice. Everything felt amazing. Then a piston flew out and it broke down. I had to replace every single engine component. Finally got it back up and running, driving smooth. Hit a rally car. You can't have spares, unfortunately, Pat. You can only have... There's only one can exist at a time, so... I have to remove, like, the water pump or something from the engine entirely to be able to buy another one. And then it replaces the removed one. Right, let's put the components back on that fell off. Then we'll... I think the goal should be to get to Monday morning ASAP. And then from there, we can take it straight to Alkirion. And I'm actually going to pay Alkirion to repair all body components and stuff as well. Hello, Masmika? There are more parts to install, yeah, but I want to get the car running, yep. It's in that state where it thinks it's connected, but it isn't. Truth be told, I can say you're easily better at the game and driving in it than I. Well, I'd like to think that I've developed some skill over 750 hours. But yeah, I bet I guarantee I've broken and repaired more stuff. Because being a ginormous idiot, at least you get practice in fixing things, right? The frame must be bent. Rest in peace, car. Fix! Attach!
Jumalauta!
This isn't the front one, is it? No. Finland will become the 60-second stay. Race cars don't need bumpers. Cars that want to pass their inspection so they're allowed to race do. No. That feels like it's bugged, doesn't it? I wonder if I get... These are 8, aren't they? I just think it's actually connected, maybe. Shit. Right. We'll put that on tomorrow. Let's get to Monday. You better not let me down, you piece of shit. And then we'll pay for... Right, I need money. 12. If you wanted to see what's happened, this is what's happened. Yeah. Cloudy lemonade tastes different. I think I've genuinely screwed. My taste is fucked. I hope it's not COVID, because our dad got COVID in 2020, and he hasn't had his taste back since. And now I can't get the most taste out of this cloudy lemonade. That sucks. COVID 25, yeah. What are the symptoms of COVID again? I can't even remember. Fatigue. It's like a lucky dip, though, wasn't it? You got like one of 35 different symptoms. Oh, you got 3 of 35. You got... There was a fatigue, wasn't there? Lack of taste. Was there a sinus infection also? I can't even remember. But lack of taste was definitely one of them, right? And yeah. But it might just be that my sinuses are all fucked. Lack of memory. It could be me. Just some infinite money, yeah. Trouble breathing. I've been woozy with headaches, but what I've got doesn't seem to be any different to your average flu. The only thing that would look any different to that is losing a lack of taste. And we can make the jokes about the Doomhaus. We have no taste. I'm going to Google this while I'm sat. Flu symptoms, lack of taste. Lack of taste, dysgeusia or smell, can be a symptom of both the flu and COVID, but it's more commonly associated with COVID. According to a winter ailments article on the website, while loss of taste or smell can occur with the flu, it's less frequently reported as a hallmark symptom compared to COVID-19. That'll be just my fucking luck. Maybe not, but if we agreed, it wouldn't be us trying to scare you. True. That COVID was over, that's what people keep saying around. I mean, the word COVID in the cultural zeitgeist refers to more than just the virus, right? What we associate with the word COVID, in how it massively affected our lives and how we had to adjust everything for it, that is over, right? virus is still in. It always will be, right? Pat watching the liberal lamestream media, got him, controlled by the Rothschilds and the Illuminati. Illuminati. Right. You're watching Mina stream media.
Ai, ai, ai.
All cheese and bananas, yeah. And not dying. Okay. Is it late enough now that I can watch TV to make myself tired? Yeah. And Gary. Oh, Greg Form. What level are we up to now? We're going Nomrigan tonight for the first time. Our actual level is 39. But our... we've all decided as a group that you're at your only level that you can actually claim to be at in hardcore is the amount of dungeons you've done. Unique dungeons. So we've done 5 dungeons. We're level 5. And we're going to do Nomrigan to make it level 6 tonight. I'm up for it and all. And then Lord of the Rings after. Lovely. You missed book time last night. We're in the wonderful golden woods of Laura Lindornan. I'm praying like hell I get to drop in. I'll give you an update if you miss anything, it's fine. Sat down at your PC at 11ish last night. Yeah, after you and Eric convinced me to get a P word yesterday, ruined my fucking night. Seeing y'all were in there and said, let me go make myself a drink and piss, and I came back and you're all gone. Yeah, it was an impromptu one we didn't expect, but we went in Discord after the raid and let's do it. I've got 2 P words. The house I'm staying at has no food. We're going to live on purely P word. Are you aware? Accommodate me, damn it. Kiss my ass. Right, that should be enough. Bend over with my back at my age. Chance it'd be a fine thing. Lovely. Right, let's go get this car repaired. That was embarrassing.
Ai, ai.
I tried to live on purely P word for a single day and felt like shit. I had to go make some eggs. Who needs protein, though, when you can have saturated fat and sugar? Good. Have I saved it? Yeah, I've saved a couple of times, haven't I? Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to save again. Then we'll come back in, and hopefully it'll let me put the bumper on. And if it'll let me put the bumper on, then we can go and get the entire lot repaired at Alcarion's. Bing, bang, boink. And we're done. Getting anxious as fuck. What about the doctors? You'd be alright, kid. It's just for bloods, right? Talking like chicken P word isn't enough protein for breakfast. Ugh. Oh, you're anxious because you don't like being late, yeah. Set off a bit earlier for it then. Don't take our advice about not wasting time setting off too early. If you feel like you should, go for it. I don't mind the needles and shit. I've been through enough of it. You just don't want to be late, yeah, I get it. What's the phrase? Tardiness is something godliness. It's an hour from now and a 20-minute walk away. Why the fuck am I stressing so much about it? The bigger the hair, the tardiness, the godliness. Is that the phrase? Cleanliness is next to godliness. That's it, not tardiness. It would be the opposite, wouldn't it? Take off early, turn wrong, and try to go rally backwards. No, it's Monday now. We don't have to worry. There's no rallies. If you're on time, you're late. Godliness. I had that beaten into you as a child. Right, please. Game. Just do this for me, please.
Säätä.
Oh, I'm dead for this. How long before after the best before day would you figure you can eat canned kidney beans that were stored dark at room temperature? Probably years, cats, to be honest. Genuinely years. If the can's undamaged. Can looks great. I'd say you're fine, yeah. If they were made in the 90s, then we'd start to have a discussion. But as it is, you're probably fine. Stubble looking for a burger. There are no rallies. I don't know if I get that, but probably take a look and sniff at my folders in a year, but I'd still open them and probably eat them. Yeah. Rallies is a fast food. Oh. You're brave to assume that we'd have got that, Pat. I respect it. 27 months over. I mean, I'd still consider it. But then again, you live so close to a shop, don't you, that going and getting more would take 2 minutes. Sometimes you make jokes for yourself, 100%. Like when Gwendolyn will sit in a community with 30 people in it.
Adup alup alupilo. Shatite. How are ya?
Eric, I've got bad news. Somebody linked Eric the clip. I got the car to the point where it was like a fucking rocket ship, Eric. It ran like greased lightning. And then I drove to the dirt track to test it and slammed right into a rally car. Now I've got to take it to Alcarions for repairs. Shit. Eric, thank you for the big bits. There it is, yeah. Did Cats post it in Discord by any chance? Look how fast it goes. Look at it, I can barely control it. Fuck. 6-4, welcome to the stream. The playthrough kind of feels as if it's in a how do I fill time phase. It's going to get like that, isn't it? Yeah, that's one of the problems with doing this that we foresaw, isn't it, of stealing Sothan's money. But I need the car to be rally ready, and I'd almost got it rally ready, then we had this crash just now, so I'm just trying to build up to the first rally at the moment. Good afternoon. Now the car's sick as well, yeah. Sadly in the wrong direction. Rally, I think you mean checkers, checkmate. I was going to test it anyway, I was just wondering what you would say initially. It was almost a chop. I'm lucky to be alive, frankly. I don't know if it's purring again, but it isn't slipping. Can't control it. To be fair, you can't control the tractor half the time. Yeah, it's too fast. It's coughing along with you, you know. To be fair, the problem seems to have gone away, but I'm going to get him to repair the engine components regardless, just in case there's something wrong with the pistons or something. Right, is Cousin here? We've got a problem, everybody, where Cousin doesn't seem to exist at the moment. It's been like 2 weeks since I've seen him. He's going to kill me, isn't he? Techno Viking has arrived. I remember that guy, actually. That Siggy Freud guy. Is that what I'm assuming? Bybee, by any chance, with a name like that? I seen him earlier. Cousin is the green one, yeah. I'm not going to go left, though. We'll go on the main road. Given what happened just now, I don't want to risk hitting Cousin and dying. Banger. Is this the B-52's follow-up to Love Shack? It is, but this song is shit. Now all I can think of is that Chris Farley dance gif. It's paining me that I can't dance in game, actually. Yeah, let's let the car cool down. We're not going to rag it too much. Minced the carrots, grated the zucchini, browned the beef, added the sauce, seasoned everything, then realised I'd forgotten to start cooking the pasta. So fancy. This is the prep phase for Sothan's cooking stream later on this evening. Everybody make sure you click his name and give him a follow. He's missed the entire prep phase. I miss Chris Farley. No, you don't. Oh, for shit. Indicate you, bitch. I'm starting to have the same thought about what to have for tea tonight that I did yesterday. That led me to have a P word that was amazing but made me feel like shit. I don't want to eat something sensible though. Might just have to have a load of fruit, but that seems lame. Alright, car's not running terribly, but I'm going to order something from Malkarians I've never ordered before, and we'll see what it's like. Bless you, little car. To be honest, it didn't take a great deal of like impact damage. Obviously, this is bent. And there's a few little wrinkles, but for the most part, it kind of survived that. Did one of Sothan's famous jellyfish salads? Jellied fish heads. Hello.
Mikä oli pojalla mielessä?
Right, give me this. Let's have a look.
En mä korjaa mopoja.
Shut your mouth. Can I have...
Kyllä se varmaan auto on. Mä katsoin, että se on mopo ensin. Joo.
Brake check and repair. Repair of broken engine parts. Windshield replacement. Suspension mount straightening. And a wheel alignment. Anything else we want? I think that's all we need, right? Just a quick 15 grand. That's going to replace the windscreen, straighten up the suspension mounts, repair all the broken parts, check the brakes and repair when needed, and a wheel alignment. I don't know about the tuning. Do I buy it? I'm assuming it's just going to tune it to... It's just going to perfectly tune all of the... Yeah, but I kind of like manually tuning in this game. Tell you what, let's buy it for the fuck of it, right? Jesus, this song. The gear ratios.
Vittu.
Gear ratio's done. 6-4. Yeah, I've got the. We've got the highest gear ratio. Yeah. All right. 18 grand.
Juu, ota toi mun ferkkulaina, mutta hei muista, siinä on pikkasen enemmän niinku sitä pollee kuin tossa sun rakkineessa. Osit tarkkana sen kaasupolkimen kanssa. Osaat sä automaatilla muuten ajaa?
I will. I don't want to, but I will.
Voi vittujen kevää.
Oh, my little car. Lovely little car. Tell you what, let's push it a bit closer. I don't know how far away. Yeah, it's done. I did it on the first pass. Yeah. We're about at the perfect vehicle. Chewie's going in. That probably doesn't help somebody with a bloated stomach, does it? Sat chewing gum. Me, I mean, not you. I do it regularly. Hey, right. I'll carry on. It's actually been alright to us lately. Until I don't bring the Ferndale back and he smashes the car up. Yeah, you just swallow loads of air. Plus your stomach's... Doesn't your body create insulin ready to deal with whatever food's coming in? And when you don't swallow any food, despite masticating like a maniac. Does drinking from a straw do it as well? I guess that makes sense, because you're just pulling air into your gut, right? Also, I'm a colossal mouth breather as well, thanks to a broken nose as a child, which also doesn't help. Alright, let's go home. Chewing gum makes you bloated, yeah. Drinking through a straw like Boggs. Drinking a willy. Got that small pocket of air sitting in the straw that you pull up and swallow with the liquid. Yeah, every time you drink, I suppose, right? Roger that, kitten. I'm one of them people when I'm drinking, I instead of like closing the seal on the liquid with my lips and pulling it in, I just like open my mouth wide and tip it in and swallow whatever's in my mouth at the time, which is tons of air as well, which is stupid. I want to get rallying now. Now I've got this fancy car. I wonder if I went to town now, whether Santa and Thandi would be there for a fight. Is it worth going and checking? Because I wonder if they'd come for go for a drag race in the Ferndale if I offered them up. Wouldn't it be nice if your body was like a furnace? You just open the door in your stomach and throw in and out what you need. Yeah, exactly. Drain the oxygen out of it. Just a little valve. Don't vets do that with cows, where they open, without anaesthetic, they open the side of their stomachs and like go in there and deal with blockages and stuff, and the cow just stands there and waits for you to finish. I can listen to an old Radio Lab episode about that, like 15 years ago. Some android shit, isn't it? Just cut the side of a cow open and just nip into its stomach and clear the blockages. Stupid idiot cows. It's like there's a blockage in stomach 6. Like keel surgery. I'm going to nip to town and see if Santa and Thandi fancy a drag race while I'm in the Ferndale. cows with windows installed. That's it, yeah. Cows exhibit morning behaviour. What, like they wake up with an erection? Windowed cows, yeah, you get full screen ones as well. Stupid cows, no wonder we eat them, yeah, you're right. Oh, morning bit, yeah. Oh. That's a bit sad. Well, they mourn their stomach. Cow dogs are weird looking. Yeah, they are. There used to be a bull that was in a field nearby us. It was a big, massive, great big Pringles can that used to swing about down there. It's a barnyard body horror. It's tomorrow's stream title. I know, it isn't tomorrow's stream title, because tomorrow's stream title is Eurovision picks. It's that little tube insane just to have an opening in your innards, yeah? But how good would that be if you're bloated and feeling ill, if you could just open that and just vent the air out? Be well good. Be easy for getting your stomach pumped if you'd actually accidentally drunk or eaten something you weren't supposed to. Surely that's the future. Fantasize about that every week. It's so good. Just a little just a little tap. Prevents the cows from exploding, yeah. And it's something about the enzymes in the plants that they eat makes them really, really gassy. Methane and all that. I sometimes fantasize about sticking a funnel in my arse when I fart too much just to have that airflow. You see, this is one of them things that seems weird when you read somebody write. It seems weird to read somebody write in such a candid fashion, but we've all had these thoughts before. We all suffer, it's true. We all look for ways around it. Sometimes I wish there was like a little vent or like a little switch where I could just turn Sothan's brain off for a week or so and just calm down, but no. Just leave the back door open, let some fresh air in. Or out in this instance. I'm not going to go and get the fish too early on this run. It's one thing we aren't doing. But if I can get Santa or Thandia, if they're here now, that would be perfect. I think it was Monday and Thursday and Saturday or something that these knobheads appear. Please be here, that would be perfect. If not, we'll just drive up. Just a quick trip. Ah, shit. I'm not vegan, but considering this stuff, I get it, yeah. Yeah, I've said a few times, like, the further you get from that, like, industry, the weirder it looks.
Ah, hearts. From Almighty King to our lowly street sweeper, who doesn't like our good part though?
True. True. It's the one universal. Once again, pretty weird, but not a sin. The priest listening to the Doomhaus bullshit in confession. As long as we straddle that line, I think we're fine. Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting on rally days now in this game, it would be. Which we knew was going to be a downside of stealing the money, right? Because now I've got nothing to work towards other than this rallying on a Saturday. Just kind of driving around for no good reason. We're the one language, world peace, yeah. It's either pretty weird, but not a sin, or a crime against humanity. There's no in between. Split down the green-orange line as well. Coincidentally. to practice for the rally. I could, but the car's fucked and it needs to go in, right? You can't really practice for the rally with Cousin available. I mean, my goal was to take the car to the dirt track, right? But the rally stopped that. And if I'd have managed to take the car to the dirt track, we'd be practicing for the rally right now. Stupid rally bastards. I've not really managed to explore what having all the money can do for me, Easy Green, but I don't know. Maybe not. Getting the money is a one and done, yeah. Because I don't think... same thing I talk about in every game, right? Easier is not better. And this has made things very easy to the point where I can ignore almost the entire game now. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty practiced on the rally Adderall. It's just a case of execution at this point, right? The best practice comes when you're actually rallying. Imagine making Southam's death a sleazy thing you need to bypass. The means to... Yeah, there's another point well made, Eric, yeah. We don't want to trivialise what has become one of the most poignant and important moments in this playthrough, right? But if we take the money, we can beat the game quicker. True, true. But at what cost? And do we want to be KCD faster? The cost is pretty clear, yeah. I mean, the cost in game is pretty clear. But the cost to the quality of the experience, I don't know. Trying to beat this game for how long? In real life time, it was 2019 when I first stepped my foot into my summer car. In hours wise, I think I'm about up to 750 or something. If you want to play my winter car, we must kill Sotham. This is the assuming that Jerry dies. Yeah, finish it this run. There we go. Oh, the time in there was almost as disgusting as it was before. The whole Sotham storyline is probably why this game will never be run at AGDQ, yeah. Well, to be honest, you don't need to do it for... No, I see what you mean. I wonder if there's a... if you can win the... yeah. I don't know, though. There's a million games where people die, or there's probably a million games where there's suicide themes and things that end up in those things. Like the amount of corpses and stuff you walk past in Dark Souls and stuff, for example. But this game just had the gall to write it realistically, right? Only 15 deaths, these are rookie numbers. Would it be a good amount of deaths to beat the game on? I suppose it would, right? Blind. I've been through 4 or 5 jobs since the first playthrough and a pandemic. And here I am, still struggling. There has been a lot of near-death experiences. An optimal route also probably doesn't include going to the bridge. That's true, that's true. Yeah, if you speedrun that path, you wouldn't even know it happened, yeah. Especially not show it. Still no cousin. Sotham on any percent, either good or bad ended. No, exactly, Easy Green, right? But despite it meaning that we can get to the rally faster, I still don't think that I'd want to stream the game with absolutely nothing to do between rallies. Like, I'd have to log in every night an advanced time, right? Just sit with the game open like I'm babysitting it in prison just to get ready for the rally the next day. I feel like what Topless has done here is created a situation where it highlights the fallacy of putting cheats in video games, right? Like The Sims, where you give yourself... That was the exact corner as well where this has happened in the past. Where removing the game to play the game just removes the game, right? Maybe that's what he was trying to do with this. Consider this, you were playing this while playing Grounded. That's 2 or 3 years ago now. Yeah, it was 2022, late 2022. That's when I came back in earnest, right? Damn, Easy Green, that's a long time. But January 2021, right? Or early. Apparently, Adderall. I remember when you were new. Consider this, Eric. When Easy Green followed in 2021, you'd only been here 4 years. Easy Green's been here now longer than you had been when Easy Green showed up. Been playing this longer than I... Yeah, 2 years longer than you knew he existed. That's fucked. Alright, there's some sausages. These are the ones that are going to go raw, aren't they? Let's sort that out. Well, we've got the car all put together, right, today. Just need to wait for Alkarion to be done with his business. What time is it? 2 PM. But now we're in this weird position of what do we do with the remaining time given to us? Which is not as existential as it sounds. If you could suggest anything to do in my summer car right now. Vice City setting as the game at the game's release would mean a GTA game set when Lost and the Damned was released. That's fucked. You know, we talk about the Vice City setting being older, being younger than the game. Vice City being older than the setting was at the time, right? But the one that fucks me up the most is that San Andreas was set only 10 years before the game came out. Or 11 years or whatever it is. That one's more fucked up to me. When San Andreas came out, it was only set 10 years ago. Because it's what? It's like roughly 92 to 95, somewhere in that gap, right? And it came out in 2004. For some reason, that seems more mental than the Vice City one. It seems like such an iconic time that is so vastly different from 2004. It is almost Marble's time, that's true, so I guess I can't go and play Venti. The 80s to the 90s was a massive shift, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was it you I was talking to this yesterday or so? I know someone. But the internet, it's entirely down to the internet removing monoculture, right? There can't be a defined shift in emotional and cultural life on a global scale, because now there's no thought leaders. There's no music labels pushing a certain brand of music. There's no films. There's no cinemas showing only 6 films that creates a style. There's no You know what I mean? There is no identity because now we all have our own little silos. The streamers are the new thought leaders. Christ, don't put this on me. That, but not ironically. I mean, some people. That's where they get their thought, right? That's where they get their... It's not the same, it's not true for the world, but certainly for a few. The alpha male grifters are the current thought leaders. Yeah, but I like, even just on an entertainment level, which is usually entertainment that leads culture in these discussions regarding like generational or decade identity. What am I going to do? I guess I could just try and tire myself out. Tell you what we'll do. I've been saying I wanted to put the new batteries in this. This is something I very rarely do in this game. I need to go pick the car up, then we can just rally, but we're in a bit of a limbo at the moment. I feel like the only one we're now going through is a shift with AI. Problem is, though, Eric, is that's not going to have any clear, like, cultural identity, is it? It's in fact going to damage the existing cultural identity. No, stop. Gravity, stop. I'm on your side. Stop. Nice. 3, 4. 5. No. Speaking of Vice City. This might be the best joke in my summer car. That you need 10 batteries and they only sell them in boxes of 4. Like, nothing has made me feel more like the 90s than realising that that's how this works. Awful. I feel like only now, after 20 years of tyres spinning in the mud, what I mean is a flip from now to, say, 2017. That's true, yeah. There has been a bit. I was expecting some drop then, but it never came. Can I switch it? Yes, Vice City. Oh, you only need 1, but you have to buy 4 or 12 in some big club pack. Yeah, it's never the number you want, right? Like hot dog buns, precisely, as he. As he good afternoon. It's crazy that our parents gave us battery-operated remote control cars in the early 80s when they lasted 15 minutes and took 20 hours to recharge and cost a fucking fortune. Yeah. True. And we were happy with it. I remember them remote control cars that used to drive where the cable was still attached. That's really good quality sound from this, by the way. Yeah, good old shit 2000. What do you mean, really? Actually, let's put this in the bedroom where it belongs. Then we'll go to sleep. Put it on my trophy cabinet. Tell you what, we'll check messages from the what we perceive to be real players. We'll do that next as well. Good. Alright. Gravity doesn't care about your feelings. Did you learn nothing from Kerbal? I feel like I did learn nothing from Kerbal, actually, because if I was to go back and play it now, I don't know how much muscle memory would be able to carry me to orbit, let alone anywhere fancy like Minmus or Duna or on the moon. The other two go in your flashlight. You have to buy another box. Alright, let's see if we've got any messages. Kerbal is a game of standing on the shoulders of giants. So playing it blind was as foolish as it sounds. It's crazy our parents could afford to have us in the first place, that's fair. Right, I have a theory, everybody, that
Mongolia seurajuhlistaa mongolipäivää. Yhdistäkäämme kantamme suureksi jälleen. Kiitos.
Hang on. What's the code again? Shit. 938-93-688. I have a theory that there's a chat room on this local network thing that we connect to. And I think the people that respond are other players playing My Summer Cat. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, and if you can confirm or deny, please don't. These people look.
Lähettämällä yhteistietosi meille postitse osoitteeseen alivieskan ufokontaktit ry toimistankoja 4 9.
Okay, yes, I actually think it is. Okay, I think that's just confirmed it. Bloody hell. Alright. If that's a confirmation, then I don't know what is. Typical. Yeah, Topless didn't put that in the AI. It's getting too ridiculous. Shit. Sorry for anybody that read that, by the way. Obviously, that was the confirmation we were looking for, but it would be nice if it wasn't in such a raw internet form.
Folks, and welcome back to Finish and You're Finished.
I, at one point, had RC cars that ran on nitrous. They were a pain to operate. I bet.
Managed to fill his Satsuma's engine with beer instead of coolant. Jothan, tell us, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I have a theory, but I won't share it. Did you see what we just saw, Adderall? Kerbal is a game of standing on the shoulders of giants. You only know a little more than your last attempt, you know. Hello, is there anybody there? Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Let's get out of that. And then is it? Yeah, let's see what we'll do with our remaining couple of minutes. I'm going to catch a fish that's bigger than 116 grams, and I'm going to break the record. Check it out. There is no pain, you are receiving a distant chat. It's smoke on the horizon. If it wasn't for that one thing, I'd still not be sure, because we all saw the SEO terms he had on the official website. But the cum stuff is nothing he would shy away from. Yeah, but he certainly wouldn't put that word in, right? Well, at least it's confirmed. And it's confirmed that there's no point in having any fun on it, because there's a dickhead. Right, done cooking. Been standing and walking around too much, so now I get to sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Good work, Sothan. Right, I'm going to catch a fish. This is why I play single-player games. Yeah, I apologise for anybody that saw that. Obviously, that was not something we anticipated. Yeah, Bear was saying yesterday, Cheeky, that it's an actual game, right? Right. I've had good fortune in-game and out by catching fish near the island. So I'm going to go and catch... What was the record fish? On here, right? Record fish. Type in chat for me, 113. So we're going to set up. I'm going to dig. Used to play this at school for research purposes, of course, not for slacking off. I didn't see it. I've kept my innocence. For those that weren't here, I opened the chat in game while going on this big spiel about deciding whether or not it was actual real people we were talking to, and there was an N-word, so we got our confirmation. Razor, welcome back. Not yet, but this is going to be the one. Watch this. Then I click fish, right? No? Can't remember what did I click yesterday to get the line in? That was peep, wasn't it? There we go. How do I get the... There we go. Right, I need to catch 113 is the biggest fish. We need to beat that. Not got a tetra yet, but watch this. I'm going to get 114 gram perch. Yeah, we're ice fishing, 12. This is a preview of what's to come. Eric! What, in the 90s? It's not back on the menu, Razor. It's also Pro Pilky too, yeah. So has he got the rights to some actual game with this? Come on, let's have a bite. Only got a few minutes left. There. 70 grams. Fuck. Hang on, I'm having another cast. Right, I got a 70 gram kiski. It's an actual collaboration. That's pretty good. I'm assuming that's why we got a note in game yesterday saying that this was possible. I've lost my taste, by the way. Cloudy lemonade tastes like garbage today. I think I've got COVID. There. 106. Have I got time for one more? Yeah. I don't know. Like, yeah. You think this game matches the actual list? Well, yesterday I tried fishing over by Scotty's, and that didn't work. So I tried fishing near the house and that didn't work. Like, it hasn't worked in the game before. So I'm doing it at the island where I know I can catch fish and it's been much more productive. We've got COVID-19, yeah. COVID better survive the evening. Watch this, I'm gonna strike. Come on, big fish. Last thing we do today. Stubble is steadily turning into a pigeon. It's been coming. I'm wearing a grey jumper right now. 115 grams. Absolute record-breaking fish. We've ended on a good note, despite destroying the car earlier. Absolutely smashing. Record fish has gone from 113 to 115. Amazing. Amazing. Lovely. However, we've run out of time. What a dumb fucking stream. Thank you all for being here. Apologies for those that saw the crude language on stream earlier. That was obviously... While it did prove our theory, that was an unfortunate thing to have happened. But for now, with the car at Alcarion's currently looking to get repaired. That's going to be where we've run out of time for today. I need to turn the stereo off, don't I? But ice fishing, 100% ice fishing will be in my summer car. What does that mean? Yeah, I went on the live chat thing on the PC and I was like, I swear this live chat is built by, it has real people on it. So I went on, I opened it and there was somebody saying the N-word really big. So that's proof there, I suppose. That's going to do it for today though. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you all for coming. I will see you all for more of this on Monday, I should say. But for now, I need to announce something, because it's not KCD tomorrow. Tomorrow, we assign the top 26 point scorers their Eurovision countries. The countries which could potentially net them £5 points for their annual push towards the mug. Alcarion, welcome to the stream. Had to go back and watch the VOD, and yep, you proved your point on the computer. Bad, little boys, bad. Yeah. Alcarion, welcome to the stream. Yeah, there was somebody. Yeah, he'll be in the VOD somewhere. Thank you all for being here, though. You're all very lovely. Eurovision picks tomorrow, so best of luck to everybody. This is your last chance to qualify. If you are Azzy, if you are Paula, and if you are Trim, this is your final chance to qualify for Eurovision. Therefore, brace yourselves, everybody, as we assign the final point of qualifications. Keep playing, though, everybody, because even if you're qualified, there's the Worm Olympics to qualify for next. But Eurovision happens on Saturday, and there is Trim. If Trim, who failed yesterday, gets this point, then he will have overtaken the Eurovision line, relegated Razor out of the competition, and pulled off the second escape of the century. Can Trim pull this off? Mina, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Portal Purgatory, please. Speaking of which, for those that fancy watching us struggle in hardcore, Mina and I are going to Gnomeregan later on, which is almost guaranteed death, and then we'll be reading the book. You can call it failing or rigged, it's the same thing in your eyes. Listen, if I can't beat my summer car after 750 hours of trying, how the hell do you think I'm capable of rigging marbles to do such unbelievable narrative stunts like yesterday? Right, if you'd like to join for today's final marbles before Eurovision, then you must simply type the password, and the password is... glitter. Go. Yeah, if somebody on one wins this, that would be brutal. Alright, we've got Pat for the greens. We've got Satan for the oranges. Sothan for the greens. Siddles for the oranges. Easy Green for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Alcarion for the oranges. Tag Slack for the oranges. Eric for the greens. 6-4 for the greens. Shaggy Dan, good afternoon. Good morning, I should say, for the oranges. Azzy for the oranges. Trim for the greens. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream for the greens. Are you back now? 12 for the oranges. Cats for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Lundios, good afternoon for the greens. Fisty, good morning and welcome to the stream for the greens. Martin for the greens. Bear for the greens. Razor for the oranges. And Vex. Are you in the Discord, Vex? This is a Discord competition. You're more than welcome to join. There's a link down below. Are you still aware? Gotcha. You should have driven by. If you're in the Discord, that's perfectly fine, but you get randomly assigned a colour. And that's the team that you'll be fighting for in this run right now. Yeah, there's the link. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join. This is actually quite a tight marbles, given it's the last one. Stop adding more people. Let me know if you join, and then we'll, and then I can pick you a colour. Right, first person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. Have I got everybody? Pat says 1. Why are the greens signing up? Do you want in Adderall, yeah? Adderall for the greens. Right, 23 marbles enter. We've got Pat, Satan, Sothan, Siddles. Oh yeah, you said you weren't going in. Yeah, I remember now. Pat, Satan, Sothan, Siddles, Easy Green, Cheeky, Alcarion, Tag Slack, Eric, 6-4, Shaggy Dan, Azzy, Trim, Gwynblade, 12 Cats, Mina, Lundios, Fisty, Martin, Bear, and Razor. 10 oranges and 12 greens. Is Vex in Discord? Vex is in Discord. Come on, this is the one. This is the one. Vex is a orange. It is possible in 2024. Yeah. 25, I should say. And Vex in for the oranges. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. Goes with your name, right? Right. That means 11 oranges and 12 greens. First person to pick a number. Pat's already done it. We're going to press 1. Golden name in Discord then. Person of the Century of the Day title. Right, so who's the big swingers? The level is House of Pain. Let's begin. Let me just quickly check. So the Eurovision line is in the pins in Discord. You'll be able to see. If you're above it, you're in. If you're below it, you're out. If Trim... Is Trim the only person that could change this? Azzy, you got a marble, right? Yeah. Alright, if Azzy or Trim win, Razor has been relegated from the competition. Ooh. Best of luck. You watch Vex. Gonna vex the greens. I'm up that. Let's pray. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Nice. Fuck the greens. Fuck Radware in particular. Oh, Azzy. Early start from Azzy. Good drop from Vex on this right-hand side as well. Shaggy Dan's in the front pack. The oranges have started strong. Lundios out of nowhere. Not a bad start from Lundios. Straight through the spinner as well, but might have had a little bit too much speed. Martin... Wait, watch Razor go and get 2 points and just completely invalidate everything. Fisty on that right-hand side needs their first point. Martin's hit trouble. Lundios is back. Fisty through on that far side as well. It's Martin and Fisty and Siddles and everybody. Eric's in the front pack, but Razor is here. Watch Razor, after being the one holding on this whole time, get this point and solidify his position. Fisty's first point, by the way. I mean, Fisty or Razor would be pretty groundbreaking. Fisty shot straight. Fisty, is this your first point in 3 years? Alright. First point in 3 fucking years. Fisty for the greens actually gets on the leaderboard. Fisty wanted that absolutely straight through. Imagine it got pegged at the very end. Did Fisty just set a new record? 82 to 65. Razor did get second. Lundios got third. Martin, thank you for... Hang on a minute. Wait. I got you. Here you go. Wait. That's wild. Fisty, are you even here to see this has happened? There you go, Martin. Martin, thank you for the big green bits. Razor was really close to win that, actually. Kind of got bugged, which delayed him. Oh, Trim's going to get eaten by the zone. Fisty for the greens, then, is your person of the century of the day. Where's Fisty? Where are they? Is Fisty on? Oh, Fisty there. Fisty is gilded. Person of the century of the day for the first time since 2021. There's Fisty. Look at the response. Alright. Fisty, that's pretty groundbreaking. Unfortunately, not enough. I can't even hear the stream right now. Fisty has won. Person of the century of the day. There is a new record. What a new record as well. 4 seconds ahead of Gwynblade's 111. Shit. Alright, well, as for chasing a first point, that's a catastrophically well-executed win. Of course, today it would be the one day before Eurovision. Right then, speaking of which, this was winner gets deleted. I mean, I'm alright with getting rid of the green on the day we got a new orange. Right then, that's going to do it for today's stream. Tomorrow we will pick countries. Tomorrow is no KCD. We are going to do an entire Eurovision bonanza going through every single point winner in the top 26 and assigning one of the countries for the Eurovision Song Contest. The Eurovision Song Contest, if you don't know, is an incredibly bent political popularity shit show in the UK. In Europe, that features 26 countries that have been spending their time qualifying, and essentially they get given 3 minutes to perform the campest pop music rubbish in history, and then they get judged on it, mostly judged by a panel of their peer countries voting down political lines. It's fucking ridiculous. However, if the country that you're assigned wins, you get 5 points. If the country you're assigned gets second, you get 3. And you even get 1 for coming third. And I've just remembered, if your country comes dead last, you will lose a point. If you are the wooden spoon winner, you will be losing a point in the competition. So let me just quickly announce who was qualified for what. Point winners who have won and will not be competing, alas, are Fisty, Martin, Adderall, Gara, Bolashkis, Eric, Cheeky, Dougie, Shrill, Polar, Trim, Azzy, and Aqua. This year is insane. There are 13 point scorers who aren't actually going to be able to compete. However, congratulations, 6-4, Schmitz, Azar, Chaz, Katz, Mina, Gwynblade, Jackio, Lundios, Satan, Sothan, Alkirion, Herry, Shaggy Dan, Siddles, Pat, 12, Easy Green, Cardi, Mindrate, Neo, Jamie, Radware, Scotty, Auger, and Riz. You are all qualified, and unfortunately you're going to have to get your glitter on and get preparing to compete. That will be happening on Saturday, but we're going to be picking everybody's countries tomorrow. Good work, everybody. Congratulations to those that have qualified. Best of luck to the oranges. Actually, let me just count how many oranges there are in this. So of the 26, there is Schmitz, Mina, Jackio, Satan, Alkirion, Shaggy Dan, Siddles, 12, Mindrate, Neo, and Razor. 11 oranges and 15 greens. Shit. It's not bad though, at least we've snuck Razor in at the bottom for an extra orange. Right, that's going to do it for today though. And you lose a point, I didn't know the stakes were that high. Thank you all for being here. I love you all very much. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything as always. If you're staying on the platform, nobody is live right now, so look out for everybody that streams in this awful community. But for now, Eric would like the final word to be... Hang on, I need to extend the music slightly. Eric has already made his request for the final word. Eric, we can have that. Wait, you mean the fog horn or the excited horn? Easy Green, Eric, Pat, Adderall, Fisty, Siddles, Razor, Katz, Martin, and everybody else. Thank you all for the bits. Thank you for the subs and everything. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for stopping by. Congratulations to Fisty and congratulations to the Greens. But the final word from Eric is simply this.